Okay, hopefully that'll be okay for a YouTube side of things. Yep, Switch temporarily broke. Will you have that too many recovery thing? Too many recovery thing? I have no idea what you mean. Back again? Stream broke for a moment? Oh, it broke for a moment? Okay. It's back though? Is everything working, hopefully? Hopefully it's working. Let me refresh this real quick on my end, just to make sure that everything's functioning. Okay, it seems like it's functioning right now. Let me know on the YouTube side of things if things are okay. Hopefully it is. I think we should boost this. Mostly because 1, it's a very light mission. 2, this team is kinda weak. We don't have enough direct damage to just kill things right away. And 3, enemies get a bonus point of armor. I'm feeling a little bit nervous about that. On Twitch, you have that 2-minute to get the stream back up. So if you start sending data back, the stream just keeps going. I see. I think it was trying to do something like that for the YouTube side of things too, but for some reason it just wasn't working until I just shut down the stream on YouTube and then reopened it. Meanwhile, let's go play some more of the cat game. Why did this thing look so... This level looks a bit different. Is it because I didn't win it very well? I have no idea. The lag is making it hard to draw things. Seems like the square ones you have to like draw twice, otherwise it doesn't register. Oh, I don't think I blocked it. The lag. I like the different shapes that they make you draw, though. The other version of this game was a lot simpler, so the shapes were just simple things like lines and stuff. This one is kind of nice. Oof, that was close. Come on, you can do it, Black Cat. I like my Terminator cat. Alright, back to XCOM. YouTube playables tier list 1. Oh, that's a good one. We should make a video on the top 10 YouTube playables to play during XCOM's loading screens. This guy has the parkour ability, so you can just climb up walls even if there's no ladders. I actually like that a lot. It ups their mobilities on certain maps by a lot.
Dashing. I have visual.
First group of enemies? Frost Necromancer.
Roger that.
I'm gonna try putting the gunner on the high ground. That way we can get high ground shots against the enemies, maybe. Same with you.
2, 3, 4.
Holding position.
Unfortunately, they climb to the high ground, so we will no longer get height advantage against them.
Let's go.
just shoot that sectoid in the face? Or maybe the trooper. We have 7 to 9 damage. I probably should just be shooting the sectoid for maximum damage. That's a lot of damage. How's it going, Maxi? Maxo? I try to pronounce people's names, but every time I get it wrong because it's never just like a simple name, you know? Like, why couldn't your username just be like Andrew or something? It had to be like Maxopino. There's a gunner down there. I kind of want to kill the grub. That grub getting a point of armor is super annoying. We also have kidney shank on this person. Pretty sure I could just kill all these guys, right? I don't think I have to use my kidney shank yet.
Big deal. I have it.
Can we get 2 dead guys? Alright, Dr. Freppa, you have like 100% accuracy on everything. There's so much aim. Another one down, just like that. 8 damage, wow. And then after that, we're gonna have Canoodler and our other shotgunner just attacking this grub.
Bersaglio corazzato, danni minimi.
Aye, aye.
Good start.
Look at that. Dropped him.
Double Illyrium core drop. I like that.
Got it.
I could dash up here and pick that up, but I'm out of action, so I should probably
Good to
just
go.
sit here for now. There are people that we can rescue here. Rescuing these people will give us a little bit of supplies.
Cosa ci dovrei fare?
Nice little 12 supply pickup right there.
Pas besoin de demander 2 fois.
Another Illyrium core. We got 3 Illyrium cores already right off the bat. I like this.
Si può fare.
This doesn't feel too bad. Honestly, we might have been able to get away with it if we decided that we wanted to go with without boosting this mission. But it's one of those things where it's like when you do boost it, the mission doesn't feel too bad, and you're like, oh man, I wish I saved the money. But then when you don't boost it and the mission gets really hard, you're like, oh god, I should have boosted it.
Digging in. Some.
Perché non sto sparando a niente?
I'm gonna come from around the sides over here. Just kind of ambush them through this
Ci sono le
door.
coup.
Unfortunately, the marksman is not really getting a chance to reload their weapon. But they still have throwing knives and grenades, so it's not like they're gonna be completely helpless. I mostly just want to get the team all the way up here, though.
Ehi, sentito qualcosa?
Hunkering down.
I think there's an enemy up
Sarà meglio che
there.
ci sia qualcosa.
You non-American people with their non-English names. Yeah, why couldn't your usernames just be something simple like Bob?
It is clear.
It would be so much easier to address chat if that were the case. There's a person down here. I know there's a sectoid up there that's ready to like climb down here and make my life hard. Who has the most hack stat on the team? You do, so you're gonna be the one to hack these people out. Not this round though. I think everyone should stay on Overwatch in case someone drops down and starts shooting at us.
Roger that.
I'll take this opportunity to reload.
En
We've only found 3 enemies.
vigilance.
There should be like another 2 groups out there. Hello.
J'ai des troupes d'advent en gel.
He's just like, oh god, you just shot me in the chest with a shotgun. It hurts, bro. It hurts.
Still X-ray back in flight.
Oh, look at the way he like just cringes forward, like, oh, he's just coughing up blood all over the ground, like, oh god, it hurts so bad. And yet somehow he's still alive. All right, who's gonna run that Overwatch? The person to run the Overwatch is nobody because we're just moving up and shooting you in the back. Hi. Hi. If you're wondering why the auto sniper had such good aim with that snapshot, it's because this soldier has a perk that makes it so that sniper rifles in general do not have aim penalties from close range. This person is essentially holding a really, really powerful assault rifle.
Done.
Use a slugshot to penetrate that armor. Make sure that I get the kill.
X-ray down.
That way you can walk right back in here. I don't want our
Copy
people
that.
out there exposed and everything.
J'en ai marre de poireauter. Cible coriace, dégâts nuls.
Chip damage. Can we finish him off?
I'm going. Take a look at this.
I like this new knife
There you
slash
go.
animation. It's much better than the old one.
It's over here.
Okay, the evac zone is back there. I'm just gonna close this door.
I hope it's worth it.
And Canoodler over here.
Diamo il viale
Ready
d'Azze.
to do some hacking. Watch list. Let's activate our system infiltration.
Accesso al sistema.
That way we can guarantee the rewards. There should be one more group of enemies out there. Once we find them, we'll know.
Mi lavoro la porta.
That should be good. I could do the system hack thingy again just to guarantee that 2% doesn't happen. But if I don't get it from the 2%,
Troppo
it'll be a
facile.
really funny moment for Twitch, so I just make sure not to do it.
Vado.
As a streamer, if you can make something 100% versus 99%, leave it at 99%. That way when you mess up, it can be really, really funny. There's supposed to be one more group of enemies out there, but I don't know where they are.
Ready to rock.
Got it. Eyes peeled.
Come get some.
いい演奏だったな。
Yeah, we're just gonna be patient around here.
C'est pas trop tôt.
Wait for any enemies to possibly show up.
Hunkering down.
Where are the enemies? They're not here.
What's over there?
Now this is forcing me to do a slow crawl. I
Solid
don't like
copy.
that.
On your goods, soldier.
ワンツースリーフォ
I
ー。
hate slow crawling. Welcome back, Rustlin. You guys remember Rustlin from that first mission that went horribly wrong? Here to get him back now. We also have Javier with us. I don't go from the rooftops. Do that, you might pull more enemies.
Sono già lì.
And there we go.
Attention, j'arrive.
いい演奏だったな。
Affirmative. Covering now.
Overwatch.
Affirmatif. Je
We're
couvre la
not
zone.
alone. Holding position.
Oh god, is that a mech? With 3 armor? Jesus!
cible est presque
This is
intacte.
an extremely well-equipped mechanized
Okay,
combat
I'm
unit.
very glad that we landed that
need to look for
Overwatch.
vulnerabilities if
Otherwise,
we're
this
going
thing
to
had a
take that
chance to
thing
just
out.
yellow alert and down someone instantly. That would have been really tragic. Even then, this Pathfinder might still shoot someone. Unless we get the shot. Damn it. He has a chance to shoot. 25% to be exact. Good, he didn't get anyone. Alright, Rebels, you guys get out of here right now, otherwise you're all about to die. Pierre, Rustlin. Glad to have you back with us, Rustlin.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact.
This civilian doesn't know how to jump through this window. Suffering from that window jumping bug, unfortunately. There is a Pathfinder right over here. Can we just all run out? No, we can't. Okay, we do have to stay here and fight. There's a mech right up there. I'm pretty sure we can just kill it with Samov. Hey, Samov, you want to just kill it? Don't miss. Good shot, Samov. Nice job. Then, if that's the case, then we just finish off everything else over here. Narak can help take care of this fellow. This guy can finally get out that window now that Narak's out of his way. There we go. And now then, Cadence will finish.
Roger that.
Not yet, because I gave him cover by accident.
I'm alright.
And somebody needs to pick up the loot.
Non, fatemi
That could be
perdere tempo.
Canoodler. I love Canoodler's climbing up walls ability. It's really cool. Depth perception, excellent pickup.
Ecco qua.
And why don't you just drop back down here and stab him in the face? Very mobile soldier here.
Ti va bene che non mi fanno combattere a mani nude.
Alright, that's everything on the map.
Compris,
Now we can
j'y
start
vais.
dashing again.
Voilà leurs copains.
Reinforcements.
1 2 3 4
What? Oh, it's that bug. Hold up. The shield bug. Gotta teleport them out of the way with console, and then I think you have to teleport them into this tile here. This is a tile that's getting blocked off. You see that shield happening there? After that, now you can go out.
Beat feet.
But then it... Ah! The shield is still there! Okay, so you teleport him here, and then you teleport him into the tile where he was. Nope. Into the tile where he was. And then... that should fix it. Okay, apparently this guy just doesn't know how to walk through there, that's fine.
No need to ask twice.
Hunkering down.
J'ai des forces d'advent en
Hello,
visuel.
Advent Rocketeer. It won't be sticking around long, don't worry guys. Did this civilian give us a whole one supply? That civilian was very generous with his lunch money.
Done.
On met les voiles.
Alright, and we're out. Good job, you guys. Excellent mission.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Now, I imagine fighting that mech while there were more enemies on the map would have actually made this mission a lot more difficult. It's probably a good thing that we boosted it with 30 intel. The auto sniper reminds me of the bolt caster, just with the stipulation it takes 2 actions to use. Yeah, kind of, I guess. Also, it loses accuracy at point blank versus the bolt caster, which gets more accuracy.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today.
Also,
for
technically the Boltcaster
standing up to
has,
those who would abandon our
gun
values
chances
for
tied to it,
those
right?
Of the old world. The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers slain
Rishi
by
would be
XCOM
miffed to see you
dissidents.
play with the close range auto sniper. Well, I'm sure she can make an exception for that one guy, because that's just part of his kit.
The aliens are probably still wondering what hit them. Let's keep it up, Commander.
Okay, let's do some promotions. Mr. Marksman, grab your crippling strike. The Noodler over here, and be taking Phantom, and finally being able to become a stealth soldier. Harek over here, pick your Whirlwind. Now you can move in, stab someone twice, and then back out to safety. Lots of good stuff. Honestly, 31 supplies for just going on this mission. Not bad. We also got Rustlin back. Also, let's take a look at Javier's abilities too. Welcome back, Rustlin. Like you were never even gone. Where's Javier? There you are. How's your stats? Very average. Very good dodge though. Maybe we could do something with that. I'll have to think about what I'm gonna do with this guy. I believe in the character pool he's saved to auto promote into a what's it called? Into a combat class. So I might want to just auto promote him the way he is. I'm happy with the combat class of 65 aim. Nice liberation with 1 day left. I do not want to do this mission with Pathfinder search teams. And heavy fog.
I tend to keep things simple.
I'm gonna keep on standing over here.
Pick up their trail, and then, when the time is right, I strike without warning. Think of it
Bounty
as
hunt.
mercy. Most of them don't even have time to notice their
This is a
dead.
new mission type. If I had more time on it, I'd try to do it. What are we doing here? The aliens have left an urban center relatively unprotected. We can strike one of their monuments. What kind of mission is this? Why is it saying bounty hunt? I almost want to go on the mission just to see what it is because it's new. But there's just not enough time on it. Now, we do have plenty of time for this mission, though. And we can get more personnel in here. This is a good one. We do have to deal with the fact that enemies will have increased defenses. And they'll have rooftop combat training, so just be careful about that. But this is a great mission. It will probably help us set up for, help us set up our people in this region. We definitely want to be on this mission. With this team, I think we'll once again bring along Ladonnell and the Agent. I kind of like that last team that we brought. I kind of want to give them more chances to work together. But I also want to just train up some other people like Xanoist, as well as Dr. Freppa, and probably Bob Ross. We barely make it to 100%, so that should be good. I don't think I need this many hackers' laptops. I'm gonna take that off of you. I do want to give more armor, though. Nanoscale for the Agent, and probably a nanoscale for the Gunner. Ooh, take that off, please. Okay, this team should be pretty strong. They've got a lot of HP and everything. I think they'll be just fine. Can I build any more weapons? I can get a laser shorty. I think we do that for the shotgunner. Xanos is gonna have a really fun time just blowing people's heads off with the laser shorty. And I can technically build an immolator for that other person, but right now the immolator is... Oh, that doesn't cost Illyrium. That's good. 0 Illyrium cost on this immolator. I like that. The immolator not only increases the damage of the gun itself, it also increases the tick damage. So each tick of burn from the fire with the flame torch only does 1 damage. It's not like the technicals flamethrower where it just ranges between 1 to 3. These have set tick damages, so this is always 1 damage worth of burn tick. This is always going to be 2 damage worth of burn ticks. Takes a little bit of the guesswork out of it, which is kind of nice. Gonna keep this slot empty for extra mobility on you. The gunner is gonna grab a med kit. Actually, maybe a grenade. If a drone walks up to us, I need to make sure that we have ways of dealing with the drone. I'm gonna keep your slot open for the extra mobility also. If there's a sectoid that mind controls someone, I'm fairly confident that we can just stab them to death with the Lancer or the Agent, so that shouldn't be an issue. I'll give you a flashbang just for the extra utility. My first run ended at my first
Sky
Advent
Ranger
boost
deployed.
pick. It was all
Menace ready
mech
to
buffs,
deploy.
all the mech buffs. The mechs can get really nasty. Did you get the one where the mechs had like 3 actions or some shit? That one can get really bad. I still don't have 3 sergeants. Maybe I just pick one of these and do it. I don't really care about doing combat preparedness though. Maybe I do. Here's what we'll do. We can send 2 shivs on this.
Commander, at this point we've committed so many of our soldiers to
35% failure
conducting
chance.
covert actions that we're running low on manpower for our own tactical operations. We'll need to recruit
How
new
sad would I
forces
be
if
if my
we're going
shivs
to
got
keep this
ambushed
up.
and then just destroyed? Maybe a little bit? Not really. I guess it's fine.
Just as you are driven to free your people from the perceived oppression of the Elders, the burden of honor instilled upon me since my creation drives
Leave it
my
off, I
service
guess.
to the gods, regardless of their intention.
Ooh, we can get a combat class from this mission. I want that. Rescue VIP from Advent Cell. Let's do this.
Setting course for West Africa.
The covert shivs. That's hilarious. Shivs can be covert. Driving around with like the jet booster noises. Okay, I definitely want that combat class. I might overtime Reed just a little bit. I know you're tired, Reed, but we got some big things that we need you to do here. We've got a pretty strong squad here. This one is going to end up being very light, unfortunately. Hopefully that'll be okay. Can I at least give you some armor? Oh, we don't have enough armor. Unless I build more nanoscale vests. How many nanoscale vests am I willing to make before I feel like I've done too many? You got 7 HP, 6 HP. You guys are pretty bulky. You guys are fairly bulky. You don't really need that much more armor, I think. If anything, I want to build like a laser SMG for this guy, or like a new combat knife or something. It's a pretty powerful squad. I think they can handle it. Better question yet, why is 49% failure chance considered low? Well, no, it became 35 once you put more people on. It starts at 49%, and then as you put higher ranking troops in, it lowers the failure chance. In fact, I'll show you guys if I can. So right now it says, or it says 45, 35 right now. But if you put in soldiers that have ranks, I can't showcase that right now, but rookies and shivs won't lower the failure chance, but I'm pretty sure like every rank up above rookie, so like a squatty, lance corporal, I think it reduces it by 5%. So all you gotta do is just include 2 decently ranked troops and you can have like a 90% success chance-ish.
Setting course.
Let's
for
head back down
East
over here.
Africa.
Just keep on scanning. Finally got our hijacker trained up. Arsonist is done also. We're getting ready to need snipers, so I'm going to start training up whoever I want to turn into a sniper. Who am I turning into a sniper? Let's find out. In terms of hackers, we have 1 hijacker over here. I think we have a 2nd hijacker that's currently very wounded. 2nd one over here, very wounded. We also have our agent, who can also do hacking things. We have 3 hacking units right now. I think that's fine. I'm gonna take this person and turn them into the Frost Technician. They've got good hack stat as well as good accuracy, which is kind of everything that a technician would want. After that, I gotta pick 1 more sniper class to use. This one's kind of a tough choice here. This guy has good aim, but really low HP, but high mobility. This guy has lower mobility, but high HP. Which one would make for a better sniper? Early game, HP matters a lot, so the sniper is very likely to die if he gets shot at, so you want him to be in like the back lines. This would make for a good sniper early on. But later on, though, the mobility ends up mattering more. I think I'll turn you into the sniper. And maybe I'll turn this guy into something that doesn't require getting shot at. Oh, you know what I did need? I needed a shinobi. Maybe we turn fast guy into a shinobi. Especially because he has the word fast guy in his name. It's just thematically correct, right? We'll turn Bosky into our sharpshooter. Now, we can't just go straight sharpshooter. The classic sharpshooter is a very good pick. We can also pick other variations of sharpshooters. I kind of want to play with the regular sharpshooter. I just like it a lot. It gets the job done, especially at extreme ranges, which I appreciate. Yeah, I think we'll just go with regular sharpshooter. How many sniper classes do I even have? I have... Destroyer technically counts because they get squad sight. I don't actually have that many, I think. Marksman doesn't get squad sight until much later on. And then the technician. Yeah, we only have 2 sharpshooting units and Fusilier. This will be a team composition that has less sharpshooters than I'm used to having. That's alright though. We'll make do with what we've got. For now, I'm just gonna quickly slap Hijacker and this Arsonist in here. That way we can continue having people looking for Faceless in these
Commander,
regions.
we currently have no new supplies.
We've been recruiting a lot of
coming in.
people, so there's a
We'll
high
need to
chance that a
seek out
Faceless
new
pops
means
up
of
somewhere.
replenishing our resources.
We also need to start ranking up Pufferfish. So what are we doing with Pufferfish? Run and gun is really good. I'm planning on doing the heavy hitter, hot shot, salt in the wound build. Rush. Probably corroding compounds. Something like that. You've got high intelligence, so I can teach you multiple things. Run and gun is really the main important thing that you pick up here. Everything else is kind of just there. I think incandescence is not a bad one to pick up, though. Giving bonus crit chance to your allies is quite nice, actually. Allows you to support your team with debuffs on your flamethrowers other than just burning and stunning things. That should be good. And then the other person is this hijacker over here. Hey, you come with ECM. I'm a happy guy already. With average intelligence, we can go Stasis Field and ECM, or we can go something like Revival Protocol, ECM, and Renewal Protocol, or Shield Protocol. Just fit in a bunch of different protocols together. I'll have to figure out which one I want to do. I won't be learning all of these, but all of these should be quite solid to have. The main one, though, is the ECM. Alright, let's keep on scanning. And here we go. We got a light mission over here. I don't want to boost this because we've already been using up a lot of intel to boost things. I kind of want to let this mission play out normally. It's not a timed mission, and we do actually have a Fusilier on this one, so we can slowly pick off enemies as long as I have some frontline squad that's capable of holding the line. And we have the Bishop. Super excellent, can stall the front lines very, very well. So I think we do this mission without a boost. Let's begin. Warp's mission, this one's important. It is a very important mission. It also prevents more strength from entering this region. Anytime you get a chance to delete an entire Legion of Advent off the maps, it's automatically a good thing. These are kind of like what I call the logistics type missions, or I think of it as logistics missions, where most other missions is kind of like just, oh, you're doing something to liberate or something. But this one involves interacting with the game's strength system. The amount of enemies on each region is directly controlled by this, so winning these types of missions automatically just makes the game a little bit easier, which is quite important. Until later on when Rishi is chosen, just drop 99 strength on the map, then just nothing fucking matters or something. When the Chosen drop the 99 strength on the map and you're just like, what the hell am I supposed to do against this?
Hard, and the aliens still haven't managed to get it moving again. There should be plenty of valuable tech on board that thing. So we're moving to eliminate any hostiles in this area. Secure whatever cargo you can find.
Alright, let's begin. Byline raid. They made sure that these types of missions always happen on train maps. One, because train maps make sense for logistics. It's thematically correct. Two, because they know we hate train maps. Anyone who's played Long War 1 just automatically knows trains are the worst thing of all time. First pod right down there, we should be able to get a good engagement against them.
Come, Urban Rangers, as destiny calls!
In position.
I'll wait for these guys to hopefully walk down here, and I'm just gonna mark the Viper and start shooting at it. If it doesn't come down here, then we're gonna have to think of something else. We also have our Saboteur, so our Saboteur can do some pretty fun things. Let's just start improvising grenades on these guys so they can have a full kit when the fighting finally begins. What does 99 strength even look like? Honestly, I've never even bothered trying to do a mission in 99 strength, so I couldn't tell you. But it would probably look pretty bad. I don't know whether or not like the game caps how many enemies can be on a mission due to strength. But certain mission types will get really nasty to do, most likely.
Yeah.
When it comes to Fusiliers, the key is distance. The further away from the enemies you are, the larger your cone is, and the harder it is for them to walk out of the cone.
Hey, informant has Ralph Albert's
Going now.
Oh, that's a big pod. 2 purifiers? Gross. I think I want to kill these guys first. Oh no, can you guys go away? I gave you guys the chance to be the first ones to die. You passed it up. Now I want to go for the purifiers instead. Okay then, well. Why don't you guys just keep on improvising grenades? I could do this. You know, that's actually kind of tempting. If I already had a mark active, I probably would have done it, but I don't have no mark active yet. I can't do it just yet. But they're pretty much just sitting out in front of us on a golden platter. Okay, do we go Ice Dragon or do we go Thunder Dragon Breath? Breathe electricity in a cone in front of the user. So this deals armor piercing, but this actually slows them. I think we go for the Ice Breath on this one.
Yay! Bye-bye!
Beautiful. And that does drop corpses too, so that's excellent.
Bye!
Hi there. They don't seem very happy about what we just did. The purifiers, these are the scary ones though. I have no idea what I'm gonna do about
we
these
should
guys.
assume whatever Advent is using for fuel is extremely
Please tell me I
volatile.
can hit that.
Avoid giving them any opportunity to detonate those tanks.
Yes, we can hit that. Destroy him.
Well, how about that?
One dead, not bad. We can start chucking Bitter Frost grenades at these guys. If we do that, we can slow the purifier down. It's got like freaking 17 mobility, so you gotta watch out for that. I can Volt this guy and that should finish him off. That's a high chance of finishing him off. Sure. Now we just gotta worry about the Rocketeer throwing a rocket on us. If we just kind of spread out, we should be safe. I can also throw a flashbang, and that'll guarantee that he's not a problem for us. And we want to finish off that grub. I'm just going to toss an AP grenade. These grenades are not explosive, so they will not actually ruin the corpse. Good.
Here's some paper.
Get just a little bit closer. Perfect. I'm chilled. Hopefully that'll keep him far enough away from us that he doesn't get to use a flamethrower. I have no guarantees though that it will work. So he might still get burned. If that's the case, that's unfortunate. And then after that we flashbang this guy so he doesn't throw rockets on us, because that would be terrible if he did. Nice. Super Excellent has now generated 2 points of focus, or 1 point of focus because we used one up for the Volt. He can Flamethrower us. Unfortunate. Hopefully Lemon Kitsune doesn't take too much damage from this. Oh, that's a big hit from the burn.
Back online.
How do we take care of this fellow? This team is struggling to get shots off. I can't actually flank this guy, I realize, because this is actually full cover, so we're peeking and shooting against that piece of cover there. I need to kill the Purifier safely somehow. Do I have a med kit? I have a med kit with you. But the problem is, if I do this, then he can shoot a rocket straight down at us. Let's have an evac zone out. Not that we're evacing, but just in case we need it. Wouldn't hurt
This
to
is
have it.
Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
I really badly want to kill that rocket here somehow, but I can't figure out how I'm gonna do it. We definitely need to make sure that our team is spread out. That's the main thing. How do we ensure that we're spread out? Put out that fire, please. You guys know that medkits double as fire extinguishers? He can still run up to me and freaking burn me, though. That's the problem. This doesn't change the fact that he can keep doing that. Maybe I just gotta eat the rocket. No, that's not good. If I get hit by a rocket and this guy shoots, someone's gonna die for sure. What if he just chooses to shoot a rocket anyways? That would be like the absolute worst case scenario. Let's spread out a bit. You're a heavy barrel. Really want to kill that guy so bad, but I can't. Here, we're just gonna fall back a bit.
Take the high road on the right.
Not much we can do here. You're just gonna keep marking things and shooting it. So start with that Purifier because he's gonna be the hardest thing to kill. Hopefully we're able to take care of him next round. I'm gonna keep on chipping him down just in case he somehow runs out of range of the mark. If he does, then we're gonna have problems here. Don't shoot your rocket. Don't do it. Don't do it. Good.
Oh, there are no badges for sneaky wee roaches.
Did I hit 2 of us? No, just 1, I think. That burn does so much damage. So much burn damage, like, my goodness. Oh, and he is out of range. No, I wanted to hit him. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Here, we could just expose him normally and just kill him the old-fashioned way. Yeah, just shoot him the old-fashioned way. Ah, yep, the old-fashioned way. I had a hollow target. I should have used that. 83. Ooh. This AP grenade should probably kill him. What are the chances that he actually lives that? I think you can just volt him, actually. Let's do that instead. Let's volt him. Oh, but I have to run Overwatch. Here, I'm gonna have you run the Overwatch.
Come on then.
Good, run that Overwatch. Then we're gonna have... I'm gonna bring you down to here and medkit this guy. Oh, he's gonna shoot a rocket on me though. Or these two will both shoot me and then just down. Oh, that's annoying. Here, just come over here and receive a medkit first.
You have healed well, Envoy. Your head resembles what it once was.
And then you can use your bolt to blow this guy up. There we go. And then Tedster can just run away so that Tedster doesn't have to worry about getting rocketed. Hopefully. I did want to pick up this loot, but unfortunately we have no easy way to grab that loot. Unless I just really don't give a shit and just take the damage. That's like, what, 8 HP? If both of these guys shoot me, 7 HP at maximum. This guy gets to shoot twice because of quick draw. Nah, he can kill you. He can kill you. Probably not safe. Here, just spread out so we don't get rocketed. Getting hit by a rocket sounds like it would not be fun. Alright, are you standing over here or not? I'm ding. What kind of loot is it? If it's 2 Illyrium cores, I might. You guys see the loot? There's the glowing gold somewhere around here. I don't see it. Okay, well, if we don't see it, it's probably nothing important. Okay. Let's just stand right here. I'm glad the Rocketeers haven't wisened up yet. Imagine he was smart enough to just shoot his rocket. Oh, that did not feel good at all. That was not good. Ouch. And I still can't get to that Rocketeer. He's entrenched in that spot. That Rocketeer is making it as hard as possible for us to get anything done around here. Can't kill him easily too. I forgot how much shielding you get if you activate this one for all. Minus 30 defense and gain HP. You're gonna come back to here and shields up. Headster is gonna relocate back to here. And what we're going to do is we are going to attempt to overwatch these guys to death. I unfortunately can't mark the other Rocketeer either. I think as long as we give the Rocketeer something to shoot at in half cover, he'll tend not to shoot his rockets.
Keep right, take us up to that level.
At least that's how it feels like. As long as I do it this way, he seems like he won't shoot us with his rocket. I hope that's the case. Okay, as long as our team keeps some overwatches up, they shouldn't run it.
Digging in.
Most likely. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh no! 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 Smoke! No! He did it! That wasn't enough! No!
Hey, tell Rolf his eyes do not lie.
Oh my gosh.
How'd you not see me, man?
Miss again, miss again, miss again. Okay, we're good, we're good. Everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. Destroy that man, please.
Impressed yet?
Okay, target removed from the game. That was not good. You're also on fire. You're probably gonna bleed out, so I'm just gonna bring you next to this person who has a med kit, and they can heal you up. I wish I could kill that duelist, but I can't figure out how to get him. How much shielding do you get? Only 4? I might have to evac you, honestly. I think we just sit here and Overwatch. Or hunker. Not enough. Interesting. He was smart enough to run all the way back. We got the bleed out. We found 7 of the enemies on the map. There's probably 2 more groups out there. I do not feel good about keeping a bunch of bleeding out units close by, or low HP units close by. I might just have you carry this guy out so you can keep the med kit. Is that the right choice? Should I have the 1 HP guy carry him out? Or should I stabilize and try to have them both fighting? Like, what would they even do for the team if I decided to keep them around? They'd just be hiding for the entirety of the mission, I think. He has a bunch of AP grenades. I don't know how I feel about just leaving this guy around. Because this guy can generate like a 4 HP shield, but it's actually not that great. A 4 HP shield is not enough to keep you alive, to be perfectly honest. The evac's also a little bit far away too. Let's get the evac down here.
Can I get me back here?
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Let's rock!
I'll pick you up and put you right down there, and we'll try to do this mission with 3 remaining units.
Seems doable.
And if we have to run away, then we just run away. That's all there is to it.
My patience is free and your head is back.
Not really a lot of good cover spots over here. That's another issue with this position here. Let's continue manufacturing more Bitter Frost grenades, even though they haven't helped us at all yet.
Putting them down.
Yeah, when the time comes, I want Super Excellent to just pick them up and take them away. You have 3. You should have enough time to get out. That shouldn't be an issue.
The hay is warm and tells Rolf all.
We're gonna keep on overwatching the tester up there. One more round, and then we can get you out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Make sure that you're within range to be picked up. And I'm gonna actually send this Muton up a little bit closer. We want Foxy up here, that way we can make sure that Foxy can make use of the shotgun.
I want that silent!
Overwatch.
Being able to choose where to put down a carried soldier is such an amazing change. It is such an amazing change. I don't know who's responsible for that change, but whoever made that change, thank you very much for that. Safe. How bad is this? Blue Sectoid isn't too bad. It's one of the weaker versions of Sectoids. Advent Purifier, however, that's a bad one. I can shoot or I can mark. I kind of want to just shoot this guy and try to get rid of him. Thanks very much for that shot.
You know that was good.
I should have holo-targeted first. I keep forgetting that I have that. Now, there's a Stun Lancer on this enemy team. That is very scary. I do not want to be messing around with the Stun Lancer. Cross Sectoid. Are you flanked? Yeah, this is a bug spot. One of those bugged cover slots. We're gonna have to take a step back. Oh, you don't have... Shoot, I messed that up. Oh, the Stun Lancer's gonna get to attack. Oh no, the Stun Lancer's gonna get a chance to attack. Oh, I fucked that up. I forgot he hadn't... I forgot he moved up here. I thought I could just, I should have just stood there and threw the flashbang, I think. Or I should have dashed back. That's what I should have done. Alright, let's see what this guy does. He might end someone right now, and we'll just lose the mission. Hopefully that's not the case, of course. But there's a high chance. Zombie summoned from the Sectoid. One of those frost zombies. Oh, he's got lightning reflexes, nothing matters. He's so fast he can disappear from view. That actually had a decent chance to hit, too. Of course that would happen.
A brave and proud shepherd he was.
Okay, this Stun Lancer is about to kill everyone here. What are the chances that we can actually stop him from doing Stun Lancer things? It really depends on whether or not this shot has any chance of landing. I have to max roll and +1 damage against him. That's not happening, is it?
Rock and roll.
We need to bring Tedster back up also. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to flashbang the Lancer and then mark him. I want to be very careful about that Advent Duelist. At some point we need to also raise Tedster back up, so that's another issue that we need to worry about. Keep him flashed.
Holding.
If Foxy goes down... Oh, maybe I should have just shot him. Maybe I should have just shot him. I don't know. Oh, thank goodness he was being stupid. There's a zombie somewhere out there. Well, we know where the zombie is. Like right there. Somewhere down there. Hopefully that zombie isn't too much of a threat to us. I know this guy's down here. I'm just gonna shoot him without using the mark. There we go.
Did you see that one?
Alright, our Fusel is doing really good on this mission, though. That's the one good thing we've got going for us. Oh, oh no, don't go down to the Frost Zombie. Oh, the counterattack! Okay, that barely just saved us.
Locked and loaded.
That counterattack barely just saved us. Good work, buddy. Be proud of yourself, Foxy. You're holding the front line like a champ right now. Keep it that way. Once this is all over, we can bring Tedster back up, and then we'll have 3 people again for the mission. Run away, little sectoid. Run away. Okay, I do need to get healing anyways. I might as well bring you back with us. I don't want to overwatch with you because I don't want to waste your weapons ammunition. I was really excited to be able to kill that guy too. Unfortunate.
Come on, get back in the
Stay
fight.
alive, everyone. The squad's getting the shit beaten out of them, but they're still hanging in there.
Covering. Get up and get back out there.
Get up, Tedster.
My father walked 100 miles with the mule, 2 goats, and the
Okay, once again, we've got 3 people. This mission is going to get really hard. We have to kill the sectoid, as well as like probably 4 more enemies. So that's like 5 enemies that we're gonna have to take care of. Being able to win this is gonna be incredibly challenging.
Yes, thank you.
I also need to get you reloaded. I kind of like this spot for our frontliners with the enemies getting flanked by the Fusel, so we're just gonna continue doing that. The Muton doesn't know how to hunker down, I just realized. They really don't know how to hunker, huh? Weird.
In cover.
Is that guaranteed or just a chance? It's based on graze. So the Muton gets plus 75% graze, dodge chance against melee attacks, and if it grazes, the hit gets downgraded into 0 damage and a counterattack happens. So I would imagine with that zombies attack, it was probably like an 80 or 90% chance that we countered it. I just forgot that the Muton even had that ability. So that was really nice seeing that go off. Pretty much saves this mission from being an absolute failure to now having a chance to win.
Roger, holding.
There's still a good chance that we're just forced evac at some point, but we do want to press through and try to win this. There's a lot of purifier corpses in this. Excuse me. And purifier corpses are quite valuable, in my opinion.
Holding.
The sectoid is still technically marked, so as soon as the battle begins, I can just instantly shut him down. If I find him. These spots are good cover spots. These are very difficult to destroy cover. And I really badly want to see if I can just kind of keep these guys here and just give this auto sniper person multiple rounds, just keep on killing enemies. If we can set that up, that would be excellent. I wish I knew where the mark was coming from. Trying to see if I could see the direction that the mark was marking.
I'm on it.
There's a way up there from here. I'm just gonna check out this spot first. If nothing is there, then most likely we want to go up this way.
Yes, as you wish.
Do I Overwatch or Hunker? I don't actually know which one's the better choice. Probably Hunker is actually better. If something activates on yellow alert, we're just going to die, I think. I also want to make sure that this thing does not stop me from getting shots off, so I might need to angle myself a bit towards this side here. And I also want to make sure that I can shoot down there if possible. Maybe like back here should be good.
Holding position.
Now, the Fusel isn't allowed to shoot with tracking shot after moving on the first turn. On the first turn after they move, so we have to wait one more round.
Come get some. Covering.
Still nothing.
Scanning. In position.
Where might the enemies be, I wonder? I really like this spot for Tedster, so I don't want to move too far from this position. I'm going to relocate the evac zone up here. It only takes 2 turns to relocate the evac zone, and by keeping it up here, if shit hits the fan, you guys can get out easily, and then it will take the enemies more than 2 turns to reach Alexi down here, so then afterwards Alexi can just throw her own evac once you 2 get out.
Affirmative. Covering now. Standing fast.
Where are the enemies? This train map goes so far down. Like, my goodness. Okay, well, they're not on this cliff, so back here is safe again. Let's put you right about here where you can shoot down here if necessary. Yeah, I'm liking this
I can handle
here.
This hot steam makes Rolf's flesh shed tears of impurity.
On Overwatch.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Scary, we don't know where all the enemies are. Be anywhere. I saw the sectoid run straight up, so I'm assuming it's in this direction.
Paulo, roll! Rolf's back is crit yet again.
Well, this is so scary right now.
Got it covered.
Anything could happen.
Stay clear of those turrets. We're still not entirely sure if they're fully automated or remotely triggered.
Mark it. Next round we destroy it. Fall back. I'm gonna give Tedster the high ground here.
In cover.
next round we can destroy the turret. Oh, that's where the rest of the map is hiding. Hi! Oh, aren't you a gross group of enemies? Positively disgusting. Okay, remove that turret. That turret has sniper capabilities. So if that turret just keeps on shooting us, we're just gonna have the worst time of our lives. I have to get rid of that thing first. Now then, the second target we want to kill is that sectoid. If he mind controls any of our frontliners, this entire mission just gets 5 times harder. They're all the way down there, so we should be clear to dash down this way, and they shouldn't be able to see Foxy. Same with Tedster, we're just gonna move you guys as far back from this ledge as we can, and we're just gonna do back and forth run-ups to kind of expose and find them. There's 2 sectoids in that pod. Scary.
Back in.
I guess we go for this one first. If he climbs up onto this ledge, though, it'll be a lot harder to actually take care of him. I can flashbang for this round just to hold them down in the spot. Make sure they don't try anything funky. The enemy is locked down with that. If I was really brave, I could even run up here with Tedster and take out the duelist. Am I brave enough to do that? This probably is our best chance to get one more kill outside of the Fusil's actions. I should probably take advantage of this. 3 of the enemies are also disoriented right now, which is excellent for us. Not enough for a kill, though.
Staying put.
Alright, Alexei, we're counting on you here. Oh, don't hit me through cover. Come on now, Sectoid. Come on now. There's a sentry. Hang in there. Ooh. Damn, they got the shot. That's frustrating. Okay, we probably lost our Muton.
Impressed yet?
Good shot. Keep going, Alexei. You got this.
Ready to go.
Once she's at 3 charges, she's allowed to shoot tracking shots for free, which means she, instead of having to mark 1 round, shoot next round, mark 1 round, shoot next round, she is now capable of mark, shoot, or rather shoot, mark, shoot, mark. I just need to make sure that you don't get mind controlled. Once we clear out all the mind controllers, we are safe to just go for kills. What if they manage to take out Tedster, though? 12 mobility. How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Needs 8 mobility to reach the flank on me. With 12 mobility. With 11 mobility, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think he might be able to reach the flank on me. Shit. I shouldn't have dropped down here. I should have dropped, like, down here or something. I could Overwatch to try to keep him in that spot. But I think if I try Overwatching, I'm just gonna get fucked. I should probably just hide or something.
My father walked 100 miles with a mule. You go tell the shooter back.
Good. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. They're guarding the bleeding out body, I think. That's alright. Lexi, what is your shot? Oh, Sectoid's gone. I can't get him. We can mark other targets too. It's not like we have to only focus that guy. I should get rid of this guy before he starts summoning zombies.
Stay close as it may try to throw
Maintaining
your
position.
flank.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I actually have some shots that I can take here. I want to remove the mind controller type sectoids. Okay, now that we've removed the mind controller, we're in a much better position.
It's killing time.
Remove the summoner type sectoid also.
Did you see that one?
And the last big threat is that sentry down there. I think they're smart enough to know that Tedster is just hiding down here. Should I take the shot? Can't even kill him with that shot. It's not likely. What if the duelist is smart enough to run up to Tedster? He shouldn't know that we're here, right? Oh! No! I needed that one last round for vision.
We're green to go.
Alright then, Alexei. It's time for you to get in there and start killing things yourself.
Whatever you say.
Sometimes you just gotta do things yourself, Alexei. Get up there.
No problem, boss.
I think we're losing both of them. That's fine. Expected. Get into this cover slot.
Covering.
There's the sentry. You can't mark this round because you just finished moving. You'll just have to smoke up, I guess. Sentry down.
Not too shabby.
Your sacrifices won't go to waste, I promise.
Ready to engage.
Get the last guy, Alexei. Take him out if you can. That's all that matters now. There's the last guy. We found him. Steady your aim.
Roger, holding.
We're gonna get this bastard, no matter what it takes. You got this, Alexei.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
Get the fuck out of my video game, you bastard!
You know that was good.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
It's one turn. If you got to kill the turret without activating the group, the mission would be so much easier. Yeah, if I was able to just take out the turret quietly, we would have bought ourselves one extra turn. We lost a Frost Muton, and we lost our Hollow Targeter. Rough. But it happens. All things considered, the rewards from doing a supply raid are still very, very big. 43 turns taken. Why didn't admin send reinforcements, lol? Oh boy, what a mission. Really goes to show the strength of the Fusel class, though. Fusels are, in my opinion, probably the best unit to have on supply raid type missions, just for this very reason.
Such as the one that occurred today.
They're really, really good at just eliminating enemies one at a time.
Our ability to overcome any and all threats.
At the beginning, it takes 2 turns for them to kill each enemy, but as the game goes on, it turns into 1 turn to kill each enemy, and you're just dropping enemies like flies towards the end. All you need is people to spot for you. Who needs hollow target on 100% hit, 100% crit shots though? I was kind of looking forward to using that hollow target or gunner type class. It's a class that I don't really get to use too often. You did great, Alexi. You did great. Rest of the team didn't fare so well, unfortunately. You have 18 mobility, what? When did Fusels get 18 mobility? Are you gaining mobility on promotion? That's weird. Oh boy, the survivors of this fight were the people who evac'd early. To be fair, it was quite unfortunate for the Frost Bomber to go down. Everything just landed their shots against him. Especially the Frost Sectoid, which I didn't expect. I expected the Frost Sectoid to miss his attacks. Of all the things that would be good at shooting, I did not think the Frost Sectoid would max roll our guy. Alright, and for this mission, we get ourselves ACS Speed, Superior Heavy Barrel, Alien Alloys and Crystals, 51 supplies. This is a very good pickup. This will basically fund all of our advanced laser weapons. 3 Purifier Corpses this early on. Did I get the Stun Lancer Corpse? I did get the Stun Lancer Corpse. Okay, this is a big pickup also. Stun Lancer Corpse and Purifier Corpse, 2 very, very good pickups to have early on. Alright, let's make the most of this. Their sacrifices won't be in vain.
We're getting thin on manpower.
Yeah, it's laser swords, not mag swords, but it's still very good.
HQ for new recruits.
Laser swords are still good.
New orders, Commander?
Let's take a look at what we have available here. I'm just gonna build another hacker's laptop because I can. I want 75 supplies.
Do you ever regret leaving the city?
3 more days until laser weapons.
Honestly,
after
none
that,
of that
I'm
really
gonna go straight for either purifiers or I will go for stun lancers.
I hadn't thought about that.
Probably lancers
Advent
first.
probably had a pretty nice lab set up for you.
There was certainly no shortage of resources on their side.
Still waiting
Don't
for
worry.
the network tower
I'm
to
sure
finish
the
up.
commander will find something nice for you.
Our research is
down
progressing as expected, Commander.
Advent laser sights.
The
Wonder
elders
what that
don't
would
make a
happen.
habit of looking for me. We haven't been on the best of terms since they found I had been.
We might need to buy some more
hunting of their
soldiers. I'll
pets
consider
in my
that.
spare time.
Let me also sell some
It's
stuff.
so hard to find a challenge these days. I just thought maybe I'd come up with something new.
This is actually a good thing. We don't want to sell that. I'm okay with selling the speed loader. It's not a thing that I use on most of my builds. It's definitely not a bad thing to have, but I just don't really use it myself personally. I just want to make sure that we've built up a decent amount of money. Just a decent amount of money. Go. Got a decent amount of cash. Now then, facilities. What facilities do we want to build? I'm currently in the middle of building a power relay, and that's really the only thing I can do right now with that. After the power relay, we can start working on the infirmary. That's a big one. We want the infirmary, we want a resistance ring, we want everything here. It's gonna cost a lot. And let's just keep on scanning for now.
Setting course for Sector 12,
Not really much else for our
East
team to be
Africa.
doing here. Another mission? Extract Advent supplies. I'm gonna pass up on this one. It's very light.
Commander, we currently have no
Well,
new
no, maybe I
supplies
need
coming in. We'll need to seek out new means of
What do I
replenishing
have?
our
No,
resources.
I have to pass it. Yeah, I'm not doing it with this team. There is no team, rather. Let's try to get our laser weapons at least.
I think I could have predicted this outcome.
Though it is.
There we go. First weapon upgrade. It's a very big one. It'll allow us to do our other missions nice and easily. I can either go for the combat armor next, or I could try to leverage the corpses that we just picked up. If I go into biotech, I believe this... It's either this or the Advent Trooper afterwards that gives us the proving grounds. I could rush into incendiary grenades. Not the worst idea. Incendiary grenade rush. If I do this, I can also start getting stun lancer stuff.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled
Might be a
as
bit
soon as
weird
the
to put
research
off
is
the
complete.
Power
armor
relay
upgrade.
now operational.
I'm thinking there might be a chance that this could be interesting. We got our power relay, so let's get up our infirmary. Infirmary coming up soon. Got a couple of missions finishing up here.
Laboratory facility operational.
Research and development also complete. This is a very big upgrade here. And actually start putting our scientists to work, actually. This is great. Heavy barrel is so good for fusils. It is, especially this early on. That fusil will probably be in charge of carrying the HQ assault. It also depends on the map layout though. Sometimes fusils don't have good maps for HQ assaults. The HQ maps for fusils can be really hit or miss. I don't have enough money for the additional research bench. I do have enough for the engineer. So I said I was gonna do the laboratory really quickly, but I don't even have enough scientists to staff all my laboratories, so maybe instead we just go for the machinery here first. I think we go for the machinery first, just because I don't have enough slots. That should be fine. You know, another thing you could do is you could give up access to your, no, that's stupid. No, you would never give up access to the laboratory. Okay, we got another mission to do here. I think we'll make this one the last one for the night. Now let's get ready for it. Have a good mission, hopefully. Enemies in this location have been drilled. They gain large aim bonuses to XCOM when they have a height advantage. So really try to make sure that the enemies don't get height advantage. Let's begin. 2 scientists at this point is a little low. Yeah, kind of. I could buy another scientist. Technically, I did the basic research early on, so I technically have 2 plus 1 invisible scientist. But yeah, it is still kind of low, though. To be fair, we didn't really find a lot of scientist missions. I think I found like 1 total, and I had to buy the other one. Three scientists by the end of March or bust. I could buy another scientist if I really had to. I mean, ideally the game would just give me another scientist, but the game doesn't seem to want to give me any scientists. Yeah, I looked up to that class like, okay, WTF am I doing with you, but kind of warmed up to it. Which class were you talking about? The game never seems to want to give you anything. Well, we're getting stuff. You got resources and stuff. In a sense, you have to think of it based on the opportunity cost. So we didn't get a scientist mission. We got some other types of missions. What did we get? Well, we got a crap ton of liberation missions. That's what we got. We also had... We got our 2 engineers. What else did we get? 2 engineers. And we got a lot of supply raid missions. Or not supply raid, supply extraction missions. So in a sense, because of that, we can actually afford to build laser weapons for the team. I also spent a lot of money on infrastructure, so I built a lot of buildings too. Overlord or what, the hologun? Oh, the hologunner, yeah. It's a thing about Overwatch builds is that... Oh wait, hold on, hold on. Explosives. You may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint when using explosives. Explosives. Squad concealment. Explosives. The thing about Overwatch builds is that of course that would happen.
Heading out! We've got Advent here.
Nice. Group of enemies and my team doesn't have any action points. Or well, some of my people don't get any action points. We do have a rocket launcher on Bob Ross. We could rocket. I'm actually feeling the rocket right now. Rocket followed by Dr. Freppa should do a lot of good work for us. And even LaDonnell can just take shots if necessary. The other option is we can go for the toxic shrapnel rockets for the poison and bleeding. You know, that's actually kind of tempting. Maybe we go for the poison and bleeding. That'll also cripple the purifier down here. Nah, I'd rather go for the regular rocket so I can actually expose the sectoid.
You will have fun.
If I expose him, I can just shoot him to death. That's probably slightly better. Unfortunately, no exposure.
Allez, on se remue.
We can shoot this guy, or I can suppress. Suppression. That sounds like a fun idea, actually, kind of. Okay, if I had damaged him, I would have taken the shot against him, but we didn't do any damage against him, so there's 0 chance of getting a kill.
On your order!
That rocket was kind of a waste, unfortunately. I'm just gonna go for the suppression, I think.
Couché!
And next round, we need to make sure that Canoodler is able to run in and use his stab killing. Canoodler, just gonna sit over here.
Sono in allerta.
Ouch. Bitter chill. Unfortunately, LaDonnell is not going to be getting an action this round. Oh my god! Stop hitting me! I hate this game.
Concentrati.
Ow! They almost took out Dr. Freppa! Dr. Freppa, speak to me! Are you alright? I gotta kill that sectoid, but I don't trust that sectoid to not just one-shot Dr. Freppa out of nowhere. Oh boy, what are we doing with this? Gas grenade was the infinitely better choice last round. Or the gas rocket. Okay. I can also flashbang the sectoid to get rid of the negative effects if I want to. I do want to shoot this guy. 1, 2, 3. I think this is a safe position here.
I'm on it.
Excellent work.
Hostile terminated.
Frost Purifier removed. Now, unfortunately, Canoodler's mobility is absolutely shot because of the bitter frost that was inflicted on him. I'll just have to sit here and hunker down for a few rounds. Dr. Freppa, do we have a medkit for this man? I always pack so many medkits, and the one time I have this guy on low HP, I don't have any medkits. Just get down here and hunker down so you don't die.
Attention, j'arrive. Je me mets à couvert.
You die faster from the poison and the bleed. Next round you'll die. Sectoid snipers. We're getting sniped by the sectoid super snipers. They never miss. They're Advent's elite. They carry wrist-mounted sniper rifles. They're just too powerful.
Okay, mi muovo.
They cannot be stopped.
Vedo la posizione delle
Oh,
truppe
nice.
aperte.
Exactly what I didn't need. Okay, Dr. Freppa, I'm very scared of running you forward, so I'm just gonna keep you all the way back there for now. Frost Lancer, I do want a flashbang on this guy.
On the move.
I think we flashbang that guy. Oh, if only I could hit the Biotrooper also. I don't think he can hit me with the gas bomb, but if he can, that'll be so annoying.
Take a good look.
There's a group of enemies right up there. Bob, get your ass up here. You are way too far behind the team. And Dr. Freppa, what am I doing with you? I'm just terrified of you just getting one-tapped by that frost sectoid. Just slowly hunker forward, okay? Just slow crawl forward while hunkered down until you get an opportunity to take actions. I'm gonna summon a zombie. I really hope Legato can reach him, but he's pretty far away, so I'm not sure. Look, guys, it's the zombie mission. As Shen would say, zombie swarms. Yeah, surprisingly good accuracy from that range while flashbanged. For a gun that's supposed to look like a shotgun. Okay, Mr. Frost Sectoid, you need to die. I've got this flamethrower, but I don't actually feel like this flamethrower will land. I can use the flamethrower against the spectral zombies though, so let's do that.
Okay, let's go right up here and take a look.
These things under control, please. Good shot. Then after that... Okay, Ladonal can do something. But it's kind of far away, though. It's kind of iffy-ish. Canoodler can take care of this guy, so let's have Canoodler do that. One stab to the back. Shotgun is not a guaranteed kill. It's very high chance of kill. 5, 6, 7. It's a 1 in 3 chance that we get a kill here. So this is like a 60-ish, 70% chance to get a kill. Versus the knife, which is also kind of iffy. 5, 6, 7. Both of them require me to not minimum roll, but this one has a much higher crit chance, I think. Yeah, the shotgun is better. Good.
Senti, va bene che non mi fanno
Bye-bye, Mr.
combattere a mani
Sectoid.
nude. Non mi sono arruolato come facchino.
Let's go in Norderhog. Right now we're playing Beyond Legendary, so if you type in !Beyond Legendary, you might get information on what we're doing here. I kinda wanna just run up and stab this guy. It's actually quite tempting. Do you guys have the HP to afford running up like that? 7+2, Ladonal probably can actually afford to run up here and just stab this Lancer. Ladonal just one-shots everything.
Faut pas que ça traîne.
Gonna keep you hunkered. Just too low on HP to do anything relevant right now without putting yourself at risk. Then after that, we can either stay still here, move up and hunker, or move up and overwatch. I think move up and overwatch is the riskiest thing because then they both just shoot at you and you might die, but I kind of want to keep this trooper in place so that we can just kill him next round without him like doing any weird moves. The other option is move up and hunker or overwatch. I think overwatch is best if I don't want this guy taking any weird moves, so I'm just going to try and sit here and overwatch against him.
Let's do this! I'm on it!
That's the old command, Varian Mega. We actually have a new command. You have to actually type it out like that. And that'll give you a video on what Beyond Legendary is about, as well as the download to the mod pack if you want to see it. Oh hey! I looked away for 1 second and some purifiers came up. Purifier, another biotrooper. Well, that's not pleasant. I think we continue having Bob Ross move up. That purifier is a bit of a problem. I don't know how I'm gonna take care of that guy. All I know is that I really badly need to stab things. Ladonal, I need you to stab something really badly, but I don't know what I want you to stab. I think it's probably this Necromancer. There's like a 50% chance that you just drop him and his zombie. Then I guess Canoodler can run up to here and shoot the trooper. I'm afraid of getting double burned by the purifier though, and I don't exactly have an easy way to kill that guy. What's the best way to deal with everything on this map right now? I want to be able to kill that purifier. Another option is I can go for the stab on the purifier, but if I do this, I'm very likely to blow up. I kind of need the enemies to run into me so I can actually get around. Start taking actions against them. But I really want to drop that Necromancer really, really badly. Okay, if I can kill the Necromancer and maybe the Trooper, then I'll probably go for it. If I can get all of that. Bob has the Flamethrower. The Flamethrower will be useless against the Purifier, though. Maybe I just suck it up and run up and take the damage from the Purifier. That's fine too, I guess. I guess I could just suck it up and take the damage from the Purifier. I don't know, is that the right choice? Every round that Ladonal gets an action, he automatically one-rounds an enemy. It's amazing in its own really messed up way. But hey, to be fair, this plays exactly like how a Stun Lancer would be expected to play out. So in that sense, it's realistic. I really badly want to kill that guy. Don't have an easy way to do it
Let's
though.
have some more fun.
If I do get lit on fire, is there a source of water to put me out? I don't believe this counts as a source of water, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna try to tag this guy with a flame. If it works, then it works. If it doesn't, that's fine. Nope. Did that just say 0%? Is his defense really that high? 75 minus 45, 30. Yeah, shouldn't that be like a 50-ish% chance to hit? Maybe the thing just forked itself or something, I don't know. Here, just get around this guy's sides and try to blast him. Nice shot.
Non sai niente per me. Sto finendo le munizioni.
Okay, Dr. Freppa, I'm still worried about this guy one-tapping you through cover, so I'm just gonna probably move you up and hunker you down. I need to, like, move in a way that allows my guys to take actions next round, but isn't within range of the purifier. I think here is probably okay. I'm trying really hard to get good spots to move into, but it's really hard. Especially with Dr. Freppa, there's like no good spot for him to move to without dying. Or risk of dying, that is. Comes the flamethrower guy. Ouch. Oh, that burn hurts for so much damage. Hey, that's not fair. How come the enemy stun lancers can attack while they're on fire, but I can't? That is not fair at all. I demand fairness when it comes to burns against stun lancers. Okay, I need to kill this guy somehow. How do we kill him? Do we have a medkit for my guy? I don't have a medkit for my guy. That's something else to keep in mind. I'm gonna get hit by the Overwatch if I try to move. I'm just trying to look for the evac zone. It's right there. I can actually just evac next, or this round even. If I can get it to work out the way I want it to work out. Okay, somebody needs to run that Overwatch without dying, preferably. I guess that'll be Canoodler's job.
Non fatemi perdere tempo. Mi serve un po' d'aiuto.
The chip damage. And then I want to get a grenade on top of that fellow.
Attention, j'arrive.
Alright, Dr. Freppa. This is your one contribution to this mission. You're gonna destroy that guy's cover and shred some armor on him. Excellent, he's exposed. Oh. Thank you very much. Canoodler is doing a great job this mission. Then after that, I need to figure out how I'm gonna kill this biotrooper. We have two options here. One option is evac Ladonal so we don't take too much injuries on him. The other option is to move him up and just start stabbing this guy. I kind of want to go all out with Ladonal, but I feel like Ladonal needs to hide for a bit. He's kind of been pushing himself a lot. I don't want him to suffer a very tragic accident.
Let's get crazy.
I kind of don't want Ladonal to suffer a tragic accident. We're gonna send you back home. We just need to spread out so that we don't all get gas grenaded. I'm particularly afraid of Dr. Freppa getting shot to death, but that was kind of necessary on this round. Maybe what you'll do is you'll get all the way up to here, and next round, Xanos is just gonna drop down and shotgun that guy to the face. And then what you'll do is you'll just, I don't know, Overwatch your flamethrower. Alright, we've been taking bits of chip damage, but I think the mission is over now. Let's finish him off, Xanos. Both barrels to the face. 29 damage. Jeez. That's enough to kill an endgame boss.
Shoot, let's get crazy.
If I was in Twitch chat, I'd be complaining to Ted and Rishi about Stun Lancer inequality. That's right. Stun Lancer inequality is an injustice that plagues this nation to this day. Why should Advent Stun Lancers be better than XCOM Stun Lancers? They are both equal in humanity and being, or, well, I guess they're not humans, but in being. This cannot stand this outrage. Let's reload over here and just Overwatch. I do want to Overwatch for reinforcements in case they start dropping on us.
En vigilance.
Okay, one tile short of the hack.
Molto bene.
Next round we'll get it. Everyone else, just make sure that you're close enough to the evac zone when the time comes.
I'm on it.
First of all, let me take just a moment to thank you for allowing me back into your homes.
Just trying to make sure that I won't roast my own allies if I put them on Overwatch, because that can happen. Good.
Affirmatif. Je couvre la zone.
Enemy protocol, you say?
Entro nel loro sistema.
Well, Canoodler, this is your very first chance to prove yourself. You get that enemy protocol and don't you dare fail it. I'm giving you 2 system infiltration hacks. Do I have any more hack devices? I do not. Okay.
Scanning.
Tout de suite.
Now then.
Ne arrivano altri.
Better not fail this. Only a 42%? Really? Oh, don't fail this, man. Come on, get it. We've been hit by such bad RNG this campaign. You can just give me this one thing, okay? Yes, we got it! Alright, this agent is going to be a very powerful agent by the end of the campaign. I can feel it. Assuming he doesn't just die halfway through. I have high hopes for you, Canoodler. Very high hopes for you. Okay, now unfortunately I can't put Bob Ross on Overwatch because if something lands right here, I'm going to roast both of these guys to death. So, Bob, just keep your head down and don't do anything too crazy. Everyone else can Overwatch, though.
Moving to Overwatch.
Canon court.
They dropped into the back doors, so we should be clear to run away now. Get out of here.
Eseguo.
Moving
This
to
team
position.
took quite a bit of a beating, actually, just to get to this spot.
Okay.
Alright, squad is out. Go home.
VIP secure and in position for
Alright, we made some great progress today.
Status confirmed.
Excellent progress
We've
in the
secured a
campaign.
civilian contact. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
You do know Advent is real, right? There's a company called Advent Health in real life. I'm sure there's plenty of companies with the word Advent in their names. I feel like that word is just like a really good word to like get investors interested into your company. It's like a really, it's an attention grabber type of word. It's like the Advent, something new's happening.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The Elders have total faith in our ability to overcome any and all threats to our peace.
Good job, you guys. Today's campaign, today's stream Went very well, honestly. Aside from that one supply raid mission that went straight to hell. But even with that mission, we managed to pull through and win it. That's a really important detail. It's not like we had to run away from it and got nothing for those troubles. Okay, what am I doing with you, Ladonal? You got two choices here. You have the ability to counterattack, or you have the ability to get safety. Now, with the way melee enemies operate, this perk has pretty much fallen from grace from like the best perk in the entire game down to like absolutely useless and beyond legendary. Back in the days of Long War 2, nobody would take this perk until I realized, wait a second, if you stand next to a Berserker or a Muton, they will always just try to melee attack you and you just keep counterattacking them until they die. Works against zombies, works against chrysalids, not stun lancers because those fuckers will target random things. But everything else that melee attacks, if you stand next to it, you actually just guaranteed deflect. Now in Beyond Legendary, this has gone through multiple iterations of nerfs. So the first and the most sensible nerf was Mutons have their melee attacks put on cooldown. So instead of just being able to attack every round and they just get locked down by a shinobi or whoever has combatives, basically now Mutons will attack once, get countered, and then after that it'll be 5 turns before you get to do this again. So that was good. It still worked against Berserkers though, and still worked against chrysalids. But then after that, I believe Berserkers got a buff in Beyond Legendary. I don't know about Head Jam, but in Beyond Legendary, Berserkers now have a way to bypass combatives. I think there's also like some other perk where grazes will be upgraded to crits, and then you'll get destroyed by this. So the main reason for taking this is mainly for the dodge and for the possibility that it might become helpful. I can't really think of many use cases in the early game, especially where this would be particularly helpful, because this is based off of graze chance, so it's not even like there's an equal chance that the enemies will target you amongst everyone else on your team. If a stun lancer decides to attack, he'll choose the one that's easiest to hit, and that's basically anyone that's not the person with combatives. So yeah. Combatives is useful now since Mutons counter everything now, so you can only melee them through counter. This doesn't even work on your turn though, right? If I remember correctly, it doesn't work on the player's turn. Like, I can't, I remember I walked into, what happened again? There's some interaction that was weird, but I tried having the enemies attack me on my turn and it didn't work. I'm pretty sure this doesn't work the way that you're expecting it to. Unless I'm wrong about that. If I am wrong, someone can correct me. I don't mind being wrong. I'd rather learn. I'm not smart enough to input here. Pick what you think is best, Commander. Of course, that's what I was always gonna do. Okay. Sometimes I ask chat for input, and then I completely ignore chat and just do my own thing. I'm pretty sure Whirlwind is a better choice here, though. You cannot counter their counter? Yeah, that makes sense. I was fairly certain that was correct. Whirlwind is probably the best option here. Now Ladonal can run in, stab something, and then run back to safety, rather than just having his butt flapping in the wind and just get shot to death. Whirlwind there is the way to go. Then after that, we're gonna have to pick between lightning reflexes and concentration. In terms of usefulness, in Beyond Legendary, a lot of the endgame enemies get some really, really nasty Overwatch capabilities. This is pretty much mandatory for most melee units. But before that point happens though, concentration is a lot stronger. One, it lets you hit the Chosen for raw damage. Most of the time, close range attacks against Chosen will graze because of their infighter ability. But with this, you can actually get them. Another thing this helps out with is this allows you to melee attack Mutons, because basically Mutons, when they get melee attacked, they'll get like 75 dodge chance, and if the hit grazes, then they parry the attack. However, with concentration, you can't graze, so you're always going to get a normal or crit hit against the Muton, which is very, very powerful. It would be nice to do things like attacking Muton elites, There is that value for the end game. Being able to attack a Mutant Elite is quite powerful, but not dying to, like, I don't know, Andromelids and they punch you a bajillion times, that's much better. I love this build on the Stun Lancer though. It gets so much crit chance between Cutthroat, Aggression, and Anatomy. Like, you guys saw how this guy was just running around with like 50% crit chances. And I think we're just gonna take hollow targeting on Gunner. I could take combat fitness for the +4 aim. There's actually a lot of value in combat fitness. Although hollow targeting allows you to get better accuracy on your subsequent shots. Between rapid fire and traverse fire, you can get some, and double tap, you can get some really, really high accuracy shots with this. Comboed with the fact that you're the shred unit, you're always going to be the first one shooting at a boss, and you'll be applying shred as well as hollow targeting. I think it's just, you gotta take it, I think. I always find not being able to move after meleeing a dude is usually a death sentence, save for Templars. It kind of can be. It depends on how you position them and how the enemies are positioned on the maps. There's quite often like good cover to be taken even after meleeing enemies, especially if you like get them from around corners and stuff. But as I've said, and as you probably know, it is definitely based on how the enemies are positioned for sure. Thank you very much for the raid, Mommy Vixen. We have the power of the goddess and anime on our side. Thank you very much for your raid, and welcome everyone from over there. Lightning Reflex definitely falls off, says Tedster. Why do you think Lightning Reflex falls off? I guess if there's a lot of enemies that have cool under pressure, it'll eventually fall off pretty hard. Shadow Step is where it's at. I do like Shadow Step quite a bit. Ed, you got murdered by a meteorite. Nah, I died because Ronar doesn't know how cover works. Wait, weren't you in cover? I thought you were. It's pure number. Remember, Andromelids can multi-attack. That is true. Andromelids can multi-attack, so if you want to get past those things, you kind of need Shadow Step. But there's a lot of other things too, like, you know those dark events that Rishi introduced? Where the enemies can just like shoot back at you if you don't kill them with your attacks? For melee attackers, you definitely want lightning reflexes for those types of things. Or just anything that gets you past Overwatches. It's kind of important in my opinion. Fucking sentries have grazing fire concentration, almost Grobabo meme tier. That's true, the not concentration,
hey guys,
grazing fire, that's today. Really nasty. And thank you very much for these subs, Questions 4. Much appreciated, man. Thank you very much for your continued support.
Come forth, the man, the myth, the legend.
The myth, the legend. I was not, because it's not on the edge, it was a 94% chance to hit. In trying to break loss, you moved me to fake cover I can't peek around, but Advent will still move towards the last known XCOM position. Oh, I see, that's what happened. So basically that was one of the broken cover. Well, to be fair, if Advent was going to do something, they were probably going to run around that corner and shoot, right? Because that's the way Rishi's AI acts. They tend to try to suicide move if they can get kills, it seems. Those corner spots are always terrible. What? The corner spots are terrible, but I like the corner spots. To be fair, they wouldn't have been able to shoot you if they didn't see you, but they already knew you were there, so it was just gonna happen either way. Could have moved further back to... Well, they were on Overwatch, so we were just gonna get shot to death by the grazing fire sentries anyways, I think. Okay then. Am I the first surgeon out of curiosity? You might be. Let's take a look. No, actually. We have 3 sergeants, in fact. I can actually do the covert action to pick up our next hero class. Decided to get our skirmisher. It's my favorite class in the entire game. Alright. I did say that was gonna be the last mission for the stream, so I do need to go eat dinner and stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. Till next time, thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks to everyone who's been supporting me so far. I very much appreciate it, and I hope I can bring you some more good XCOM content. We've gotten really far though, compared to our last few attempts. All we have to do now is just finish up the network tower and we can actually do the HQ assault, which I think it's been like at least 2 or 3 weeks since we've actually gotten this far. Ever since Rishi changed up like the enemy AIs and stuff, we've been just getting steamrolled, but we're getting better at it. We're figuring out what they're capable of doing. But yeah, Ronar, any tile where the unit can't peek around it will be fake cover. Well, that's fine, right? As long as the enemies can't shoot at you. The problem was that the enemies could run up and shoot at me. In that situation. Night, Commander. Have a good night. I'll keep that in mind, though, Tetster. Try to remember that and which things are broken. See you later, Lemon Kitsune. Everyone else, have a good night.